Hello everyone. Today we will discuss the Task Manager in Telegram Expert software. It is located right here. The Task Manager displays the current running tasks in the software. With it, you can see which tasks are running and how many accounts are running in them. Since the software supports the ability to run various tasks with different accounts in one copy of the software, we can see information about running tasks in the Task Manager. I would like to mention that the log in this case will be the same for all running tasks, and you can view the task results in the databases. The databases will be saved for each task in the software folder. Let's open the software folder. Here is this folder and image for each module of the software. There is a separate folder, and in this folder there are separate databases for your tasks. If you run 5 tasks simultaneously, your log will be common, so you won't understand much from the log. But the result for each task will be in the folder depending on the module in which it is running. For example, if we have personal message sending enabled, then in this folder there will be databases for the sending. If we have, for example, a parsing task, then in this folder. And accordingly, this is how you can view the results. Because, as you know, and if you don't, I will remind you, the software saves all the results of its work in databases. The input data, the final result, everything is in the databases. The Task Manager is needed more for using multiple tasks simultaneously. When you understand what you are doing and how you are doing it, to avoid running, for example, many copies of the software, and use one copy for different tasks. Let's run several tasks. I will demonstrate these points to you. Let's go to any module. For example, chat creation. Let's select some of our accounts, and let's run a task on them so that it executes smoothly. When you launch any task, here's the path to the folder where your database with the result is located, and this database will save the result. You can open it either by clicking on it and it will open, or save this database wherever it is convenient for you, but either click on the path or find, as I showed earlier, and that folder this database with the result. If you need to launch another task, each task is launched simultaneously with different accounts. The same accounts cannot work in different tasks at the same time. If you need, for example, to launch the same task again, for example, with some other data in the same copy of the software, after you have launched one task, here you click on New Task, and the same module opens, because you clicked on the same task in this module. To configure a new task. If you need to configure another task with different accounts, then we, for example, go to another module. The accounts that we work with in this task, that is, we go to the Task Manager and see that we have a module written in which they work and the number of accounts that work in it. If we go to the account panel, we will see that these 3 accounts are busy for us, and it says 1 account, 1 task. We cannot select these same accounts in a new different module for work. If for some reason you, for example, rebooted the software or turned off the power, or for some reason during the task execution your software closed, then this status will remain on the accounts. To remove it when you restart the software, you need to select these accounts, and here it will be. Select Action and remove the In Progress status. And then just refresh the page. This status will be removed, but now it is in the task. Next. We, for example, can launch another module. Let's launch this one. Specify some settings. As we can see, when selecting accounts, these accounts were highlighted in progress accordingly. We cannot select them. We select other accounts. Click Apply. Configure the module. Account. And click Start. That is, we have the second task running. As we can see, we have one module and the second module is working, and the number of accounts in each module. And as I mentioned earlier, the actions of the program, the log, it is common. Depending on your software settings, your log can be saved in a file. That is, here it is configured where your log is displayed. But, I repeat, when working on multiple tasks, when you have several tasks running simultaneously, this log will be common, this log. If, for example, during the work, you have some tasks being executed, be it invites, mailings, creating channels or chats, and writing to chats, and so on, and you do not have enough accounts, and you want to launch a new task, you can add accounts from any folder. For example, where we have accounts, add accounts like this. For example, you move them and you have new accounts here, and those accounts that are in progress. I repeat, they work with a certain status. Here they are. You can launch more tasks. The number of simultaneously running tasks depends on the system characteristics of your computer. You can stop individual tasks in the Task Manager. For example, you decided to stop the module, this one. You click Stop. This task will stop. There is nothing complicated about multitasking. Just consider the fact that one account can work on one task at a time. Then you won't have any problems. You can run different tasks in one software copy, and you can view the results in the final database. Let me open it for you again. Here, for example, we perform tasks such as creating channels and mass unsubscribing. Let's go to the folder for these modules. They are all labeled. Quite intuitive, and in the modules you will also see the path to the final folder. Here, for example, mass unsubscribing. The task is not started yet, or there are no chats on the accounts yet. Now let's talk about the database for mass unsubscribing. We did not choose to include statistics, so we did not create a database. If we switch to another module that is running, which is channel creation, we can see our database, which we can open and see what is in progress. So if we update the information in the database as we go along, you can see that the quantity has increased. So the information in it will be updated. As for unsubscribing, as I already mentioned, we simply did not enable the option. This option, Enable Statistics, can be enabled in this module, but that will be discussed specifically for this module. So thank you all for watching. There is nothing complicated, just keep in mind what I said. Thank you all, goodbye.